Oh noes! They're stealing my castle! MarauderEX here, with episode 22 of Let's Play Dragon Force. Starting off with Riskum taking over one of my castles. This is what I was talking about earlier when saying that I was going to have to deal with Vlad's story. This is all it. Yeah, really, that's... I lose Magic Castle. That's not that big of a loss to me, honestly. It's a level 1 castle. I had 1 or 2 fodder generals in it. I think only 1. Alright. Finishing up my assault on Highland. Scar and Hilda going into battle. Dialogue sequence. I did wish that they would, expand a little bit more on the characters that have interaction and how that works, but oh well. We'll see how it goes. Helga starting off with Shiva's dagger, making it so it's going to be a little harder for me to use my special, but really, 4 troops left on this side. I'm not at all worried about it. This is a pretty dumb fight here. Cross Flash does a little bit more damage than a Sonic Boom. You can get an idea of what kind of damage it's going to do based off of the amount of power it uses from your power meter and what all it targets. I haven't tested to see if any items change the damage for certain things, but there's not really a way that I guess it would work, because you've got some that have magic-based attacks and then some have physical-based attacks, like Flame Cannon versus Sonic Boom, or Flame Cannon versus Crossfire. Don't know. But taking out Helga, Scar levels up in the process. And I've got one more person standing out of the castle in between me and Wen. And I'm still in the process of reorganizing who's going to be going where, what generals are going to be a part of what attack forces. As you can see, this is pretty much my strategy. I build up several generals, merge them all together as I'm getting new ones, and those become my offensive generals. Whereas any other general pretty much is just, a placeholder. Which, there's so many different ways to play this game that it's entirely possible that I could, go through an entire run and not actually take over too many castles. I'd have maybe 3 or 4 castles at any given moment and just take out each nation one by one. I'm fairly sure it's possible to do that. I don't know if I've got the mental capacity to try that. I have tried some really weird things in this game, but that's a bit much. This is a very one-sided fight. I outnumber him 8-1. It's just sad. I'm not even gonna waste the Sonic Wave, because, really, what's the point? Yeah, that's a ridiculous difference in troops. There's not going to be too many instances like that from this point on. There's not going to be too many generals that I'm going to be going against that have only 10 troops. They're all going to have 20, 30, 40. By the end of it, the lowest number you're going to be dealing with is probably about 30 or 40 troops that your opponent has. But by then, most of your troops that you use, at least regularly, are going to have 100 of a specific type. I'm still waiting to get a Dragon Crest so that I can give Junon dragons. I mean, hell, at this point, even zombies would be better. Alright. Here it is. At long last. When the kingdom has now finally been taken down. I have to fight Wen in order to do this. But just take a second to soak in this dialogue that's happening here. I sent messengers to Highland. Only to Highland, ignoring the other 6 nations that are out there. Like the pacifist nations like Pale Moon. Yeah, just ignore them completely. Sent all of my messengers to Highland, and they all die. Now, A, why was I not smart enough to send other messengers out? And B, is it really so far-fetched to think that there's something else going on? I mean, really. That's silly. On so many levels. We know for a fact that people are playing each other for fools in this, because random things keep popping up that should not make any sense. So, anyway, the fight. 100 soldiers versus 100 harpies. This actually isn't going to be too difficult to fight. At least it shouldn't be. But again, remember, I've been saying that I'm going to do something stupid and end up screwing myself over in the end. If any fight were to do it, it would be this fight. Alright. Meteor Storm. Almost 30 troops, and then damage to the opponent general. That's great. And this is Hyperstorm. This is the kind of ability Vlad gets, except it takes out his troops as well. And I took out 40 of mine. This is a pretty even match. This is going to suck, actually, because I really think this is going to hurt a lot. I don't have any more MP, and I can't do any more damage to him, and he just did a sonic boom to me. Oh, Christ. And I can't retreat! I may have very well just shot myself in the foot. Oh, that was really close. Alright, note to self, stop getting cocky and doing stupid shit. Because that was bad. Alright, and now we learn what we all have known for a while, that Wen is a member of the Dragon Force, and yeah. Oh my god, I'm still, that fight was just, wow. I am ridiculously lucky that I did not screw that one up. That was cutting it way too close to the line. Wow. Alright. I'm gonna cut it here. I'll see you guys in the next video where hopefully I'm not as massive of a retard as I am right now. Later.